Okay, so decided to change the rear. So with this one beating, I'm changing the rotor. It's a little bit more simpler, at least to me. So you got this big right here. It's either a 17 or a 19. I believe it's a 17. And directly about 6 inches below, if you can see my finger, there's another one. Let's see it from your view. Right here. So you just remove those two and loosen up the caliper a little bit, and the whole thing comes right off. So let's have a swing at it. Now I'm going to pause and bring it right back. Okay, so start to loosen up the bottom. Again, a ratchet and wrench make the job a lot easier. Okay, still a little bit tight. Okay, I feel like it should be good. Let's see. Yep. Now you just spin it out. Right there. Well, technically, where am I? Right there. Okay, it's a 19 millimeter. And then loosen up this one. Now once you take this one off, the whole caliper comes right off. So I showed you on the front how to just change brakes with loosening up the caliper itself, the caliper bracket. So this time I'll show it to you this way. Okay, so this is the other one. And then you pretty much just, oh, you know what? My handbrake is on hold. Well, my foot brake. Hold on a second. Gotta take that off. Okay. So now that's off. This would be a lot more free to come off. Not being that it's been on there so long, I'm just gonna have to hit it like right here because it's kind of seized up. But yeah, so you know how it goes. Let's pause real quick. So all I'm doing is using this extension. Just hit right here and the whole caliper is going to come forward. So let me just try to support it with my foot. I'm not even gonna try. I can't even do it. But yeah, I'm just gonna hit right here and the whole thing just comes right off. Like that. So you just hit it and it all came, and then you just get it off of there and look at them brakes. Finish. Okay, so being that we're changing rotors, right? Again, you don't want to put too much stress on the brake lines, so I'm just going to squeeze my friggin' finger, but I'm just going to sit it right here. No danger to the brake line. Now these should, and of course they don't want to come right off. So now you just hit right here in between. Careful not to hit your studs because that's a whole nother job, and it comes right off. So let me grab my hammer. And a good hit in between should loosen it up. Never hit right here, because then, yeah, you may have bigger problems. Well, let's see. Voila. So you just take that right off. Yeah, look at these suckers. Done. And that's what that's look like, if you're curious. Okay, new rotors. Let's go. Okay, I can't do this with one hand, people. Let's pause. Okay, new rotors, black hot, and they go on pretty much the same way they came off. So let's see how they look. Okay, like that. That's how those go on. And now as far as the caliper, we have to get these brake pads out of here. Pretty much just push your finger, pop that out. You might use a flathead, pop that one forward, and we're gonna have to compress this piston. I'll show you how to do that in a second. All right, bit of a problem. Let me try to straighten my focus here. Okay, these brake pads is so seized up in here, they pretty much grind down to no pads. So what I'm gonna do is put the caliper back on and then take off the bracket the same way we did the front. All right, so let's see what happens. All right, caliper bracket back on. So just like the front, I'm not gonna record all of it. Loosen up the top 14, loosen up the bottom 14, flip it in the direction that's less stress on the brake line, and then flip up the caliper, compress the piston, put in the brake pad, done. Alright, so as I was saying, the brake pad was really stuck in the caliper bracket, so I just put it back on, pried it out, compressed the piston, same way from the front, the first video. Fit that in there, and we just gonna slap it back down, tighten back up that one. These two that took off the rotor is, remember, a 19 here, 19 straight at the bottom. Those two is already tightened up. So once we tighten these two, there you go, rear brake pads and rotor done. I think I'll do the strut tomorrow, so until then, you know what to do. Your own work, that's what counts. Alright, we're back today. I did say I was going to show you how to change the shocks. This is the back passenger side. So pretty much we got a 17mm right here. Loosen that up. Loosen up these two 12mm nut, and it comes right out. So let's just skip ahead to that. Okay, so remove the 17. The two nut, which was the 17 here, two nuts from there, and pretty much just knock it out in place. Alright, you may have to actually compress it, like pull it up so you could compress up there. So up and right down it goes. What it looks like, there you go. And this is the old with the new. Like that. Pretty much just remove everything from on top there, move it over there, and you're good to go. And I'm gonna show you what it's like once it's installed in the reverse motion. Alright, that's the old one, that's the new one. Pretty much just took everything off of it and put it on here. I found my tripod, so let's see if I could somehow position this to be seen while I'm installing it. I doubt it, but let's see. Nope, too short. Alright, let's try it here. Okay, so what you're gonna do is catch two of these when you put it up. Catch these two, then catch the bottom one. Okay, so we got the strut back in. Just gonna knock the 70mm bolt back in. The two on top is already there, and that's good to go. So I have a rubber hammer. Well, the back is rubber. I'm just going to knock it to where it reaches the threads, then I'm going to thread it in. I'm gonna pause it right here just so I could get the bolt in, because that's a lot of ratcheting, well, wrenching back and forth, and I'll continue after that. Alright, got it back on. This thing was a pain to go back in. Pretty much, yeah, it was terrible to go back in, but it's back in there. We tighten up those two, and there you go. New axle, new rotors, new brakes. I'm gonna paint these over blue, and that's pretty much it for back here. Can't say I never showed you nothing. Peace.